Once upon a time, in a beautiful kingdom called Colorvale, there lived a kind and wise queen named Aurora. Unlike other queens who spent their days in royal meetings and grand balls, Queen Aurora had a deep passion, painting. Colorvale was once a dull and gray place. The sky was always cloudy, the trees had no leaves, and even the flowers refused to bloom. The people of the kingdom worked hard, but no one smiled much because everything looked so lifeless. Queen Aurora noticed this and thought, what if I could bring colors back to our kingdom? She picked up her paintbrush and began painting the most beautiful pictures, bright blue skies, golden suns, and fields of red and purple flowers. One day, while walking in the royal garden, Aurora found an old, shimmering paintbrush lying near a fountain. When she dipped it in paint and stroked it across her canvas, something magical happened, her paintings came to life. Excited, she painted a yellow sun in the sky, and suddenly, the real sun peeked through the clouds. She painted green leaves on the trees, and instantly, the branches sprouted fresh foliage. The people of Colorvale gasped in amazement. Not everyone was happy, though. A grumpy old wizard named Malgrax, who loved darkness, grew jealous of the queen's magic. He cast a spell to steal all the colors from the kingdom, locking them inside his black crystal. The kingdom turned gray again, and Queen Aurora's magic brush stopped working. The people were heartbroken. A little girl named Lily, who loved Queen Aurora's paintings, decided to help. She sneaked into the wizard's tower and found the black crystal. But instead of breaking it, which would destroy the colors forever, she had a clever idea. She took the crystal to Queen Aurora. Queen Aurora painted a rainbow directly onto it. The magic of her art weakened Malgrax's spell, and the colors burst free, filling the kingdom with light again. The defeated wizard ran away, never to be seen again. Queen Aurora thanked Lily for her bravery and declared a great painting festival, where everyone in the kingdom learned to paint and create. From that day on, Colorvale remained the most vibrant kingdom in the world, all because a queen believed in the magic of art. High in the mountains, the kingdom of Colorvale was once a place of joy, where rainbows danced in the sky and flowers bloomed in every shade imaginable. But over time, an ancient curse cast by the Shadow Weavers, a group of dark sorcerers, had drained the land of its colors. Now, the skies were gray, the trees stood bare, and the people forgot what happiness looked like. Queen Aurora, a ruler with a heart as warm as the sun, spent her days not in her throne room but in her art studio, painting the world as she remembered it, vibrant and alive. Her paintings were the only spots of color left in the kingdom. One evening, as Aurora wandered through her wilting garden, she stumbled upon a glowing paintbrush resting beside the royal fountain. Its handle was carved with tiny stars, and its bristles shimmered like crushed gems. When she dipped it into paint and touched it to her canvas, the strokes glowed. She painted a golden sun, and at once, the real clouds parted, letting sunlight spill over Colorvale. She added emerald leaves to a tree in her painting, and the real branches outside her window sprouted anew. The people cheered, believing their queen had broken the curse. But Aurora knew the truth, the brush was powerful, but the curse was stronger. Deep in the obsidian tower, the wizard Malgrax watched with fury. He was the last of the Shadow Weavers, and he hated color. It reminded him of a time before darkness consumed his heart. He had cursed Colorvale to keep its beauty hidden forever. When he saw Aurora's paintings coming to life, he snarled, "No one undoes my magic." With a wave of his hand, he summoned a black crystal and whispered a spell. Instantly, every drop of color in the kingdom was sucked away, even from Aurora's magic brush. The land turned grayer than ever. The people wept. A small girl named Lily, who had always admired the queen's art, refused to give up. She noticed that the black crystal in Malgrax's tower pulsed with stolen colors. If we can't break the crystal, she thought, maybe we can change it. That night, she sneaked into the tower, dodging shadowy creatures, and stole the crystal. She rushed to Queen Aurora, who gasped. "This holds all our colors." Aurora dipped her brush into every paint she had and painted a rainbow onto the crystal. At first, nothing happened, then, the crystal trembled. The rainbow's light grew brighter, fighting the darkness inside. The end.